Hello, Volhosis on the Type Racer Discord showed me how to install an extension on Google Chrome that will allow me to type accented characters using my own macros and override the Google Chrome macro. So that is what I'm going to try today. I'm going to set my control key to do the acute accents, my left alt key to do the right accents, and the window key to do the circumflexes if I type a letter along with those keys. And for the umlauts, I'm going to use the alt on the right hand side. I'm going to try this for Spanish and Dutch. Dutch almost has no accents, although theoretically it has a lot of accents, but they don't actually come up in Dutch text very often. But I already did a practice run in Dutch, and I'm going to do a practice run in Spanish, hoping that this will work. And if it does work, then I will go on and do the Intersteno test after that. Admittedly, I'm not going to upload it because then I would be disqualified from it. I did do the English test yesterday and got not a very good score on it. I got 7,460 points, which is my lowest score since 2012. I got an 8,300 a few weeks ago on here on a recording, so that was very disappointing. It might still win. That score sometimes wins, but sometimes doesn't. I don't know whether that score will win or not, but my guess is Jonas Zavala might beat me again. Or Chalalaskin could. Now, as for I might I might be able to make up for that in the other languages if I relearn how to do them, but the thing is sorry, no, that is his name, Takayuki Nakayama, um, has gotten better and better. He's now getting 5,000 on Russian, which is a language I can't even do. He's been working very, very hard at this, and I mean, there's no way, I don't think there's any way I can catch him on that. We're not going to have to type Japanese, but I would have to outscore him on all the other languages by more than his Russian score, since I still don't think I could learn Russian well enough to score any points, because you have to get 2,400 characters right in order to get it, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that, although I might try. So I'm going to try to do one language a day, although I might do Spanish and Dutch tonight, because I already got a Dutch score. So here's the extension. It's called AutoControl Shortcut Manager. And this is what you use. And I will go to the extension options. Alright, for left control plus A, I want it to be an A with an acute. Oh, and it already worked. Oh, this is a good sign. Alright. Oh. I want to figure out how to delete those. this is more complex trying to... I'm guessing I needed to add this somewhere else. Oh, new action. All right, that's how I do it. Yes, okay. And Ctrl+A usually selects all of the text, so I think I've got it overriding. And this is how you do it. I mean, it's more complex than it should be, although I'm glad it still is possible. Okay, I am figuring this out, and it's pretty fast. And I could use this for a lot of languages if I do this, as I am doing it here. Alright, let's see if using the window works for the circumflex, because that's what I'm going to try to use for that. In the past, I was using Ctrl+Alt, but I think the I mean, I'm not used to the window key, but I think the window key might be better here, because it's between the Control and the Alt. Just as, like, the circle would be between the acute and the grave accent. Okay, it lets you do that. That's cool. Alright, A with a circumflex. What is that? Alt 131, and then E is 136. And then I is Alt 140, alright. And looking at it, yes, that's right. I couldn't really see it very well. That could be faster than what I was doing in 2011, 2012. I could go faster in go more quickly on some of the European languages because of this. Oh, I was using I was using the window key for that. Alright, would this be 144 then? Oh no, they're right, that's 144, I forgot. Alright, I'll just look it up. I never remembered the circumflexes. 147 and then 150. Oh, I have number lock off? Did I have a number lock off and that's why it didn't work? Okay, that's why. Whoops. Alright, now for this left alt, I'm going to have for grave accents. Oh no, that's not it. Oh, it's 133, that's right. Yes, I do still remember a lot of these, even though I don't type in foreign languages as much as other people do. I don't remember that one. Is it 138? Yes, it is. $141 maybe? Yes, that's 141. I still remember most of these. Alright. Yeah, if I train myself to remember these three keys in a row, Control, Window, and Alt, are acute, circumflex, and grave. That is something I should be able to remember. And it should go faster once I get the hang of it than what I was doing before. 149 for O, and 151 for U. Now the umlauts. Alright. Oh, and there's a Y with an accent. Alright, I'll put that too. And I'm going to have to do the capital letters as well, even though characters like these don't start many letters, admittedly, but I want to be ready if they do. Alright, now umlauts. 132. Okay. These I do not have remembered. Oh. The space bar. No, I don't want to do the space bar. I don't want to do that. That would mess me up too much. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to use right alt for the umlauts. One 139, 137, 139, 148. I don't really remember where the right alt is very well, so yeah, this could be a problem. I might be able to do German based on all this too. Oh yeah, I need the thing, the Schlig or whatever it's called. That looks like a B for German. All right. Ctrl+O doesn't override. Alright, I'm going to have it. Everything here is listed as overriding native action. But if I get this working, this will be awesome. Alright, now we'll see if this works like I want it to. Alright, if I do it all at once. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I just need to type them not too fast. Too many in a row. So it's considered part of the same keystroke. But I mean, in almost no languages do you get back-to-back accent marks 2 in a row, so I think I'm fine there. Okay. Now, what else do I need? Oh, yeah, this doesn't scroll anymore. Do I have the scroll lock on or something? Alright, I've got to scroll that way. That could be annoying. Because I normally use the trackball to scroll, but... Okay, I need the capitals, but that's all. Oh yeah, that thing. And okay, Alt 174 and 175, those funky quotation marks. Well, funky to us. That was very ethnocentrist of me. Oh yeah, it has two quotes though. So how do I type the other one? I guess I'll use the next key for that. Yeah, okay, I've totally disabled them now, so I've got to copy them like that now. Yeah, that's going to be very annoying very fast, I believe, but... Oh, I can disable all when I need to. Okay. Actually, no. No, 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 no. They're shaped like the... They're shaped like the... Yeah, I want to change this. They're shaped like the... Yeah, they're shaped like the less than and greater than, so I'll remember that better. Alright, what else do I need? I think that might just be the capital N. Oh, the N with the tilde for Spanish. And the upside down question mark I need. And I will do Control and slash for that because it looks like a question mark. So I try to do this as intuitively as I can. And the other one, the upside down exclamation, so I'll do Control 1 for that because the exclamation point is on 1. Okay, now the capitalized characters, and then I'm done. Oh, not what I wanted. Oh, and I have backspace disabled there. So let's try that again. I keep forgetting I can't do that. Well, once I've got all this, I'll be able to type several languages at least, and maybe I won't have to do this for a few days. Right, I can't use Ctrl+V, and that's bothering me. Can't even use the down arrow. Alright, I typed that backwards. Does this still work? No. It has to be the order, the right order. Alright, I have to redo that entirely, it looks like. It does literally have to be in the order you list it. I was wondering about that. Now the scroll is working for some reason. I don't know why that would be. My mom called to get some toilet paper, so I'm going to take a minute break. It might have been nice if I had an advertising, if I had some sort of ad to put up in a time like that, rather than just dead air. But I didn't want to bail out of the video and start another one because it takes me like many hours to edit them. Alright, the umlauts I've got to do. Alright, I've got all the capitals I want except, those two. Okay, just to make sure these all work, like I'm trying to make them work. Oh, I didn't do the umlaut for the right alt plus Y, I guess. For the lowercase version of that, yeah. No, I shouldn't need that, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'll use shift and not caps lock. Shift, I think, is faster than caps lock would be for something like this. Okay, I've got everything working as I want it. Oh yeah, the N. Check the N. I don't have a capital for the N tilde A. Okay, I have those in lowercase. Okay, that's working, that's working. That's working, and that's working. Alright, it's just the Control-Shift-N now, and then I should have everything for Spanish and Dutch. Alright, I've already had a Dutch practice, so I'm going to have a Spanish practice using this now. Does it work when I do it into this? Yes. But does backspace work? No, backspace does not work. I want to. Make this still work.
Dish, ouch, in the living room. I really like them all. Well, everything. Okay. I am not hungry, I am just sweaty and thirsty. Alright, where are the Lord? Those things are dying already.
I'm recording. Do you want me to stop it? I can. Okay, it didn't work and it didn't override. And now can I even get out of the F11 because I messed up the keyboard? Oh, that backfired horribly. Alright, this is still not working. I guess I've got to... Okay, I've got to do the overrides for everything, I guess. And I've got backspace erasing the entire word now, which maybe I don't mind that much, but... I don't want anything popping up, that's all. Alright, that's still not... I really don't understand what is going on here. Apparently this doesn't work either. Or maybe I am just never going to bother with this. Oh, it has control on automatically. Yeah, I don't want that. And that's also why it's not scrolling. I guess I'm going to have to do this. Oh, it's having control override everything. I'll turn that off and see if it gets better. This is so complex. I mean, it did not used to be this hard. It used to be easy, and then the browsers made it hard. Let's see. I guess I need to shut off all the override native functions. But this ends up just being this ends up just being a programming project, and I'm not the best programmer. So in order to stop Ctrl+O from doing what it does, you've just got to do it like this. Oh, I also have it overriding the native. Okay, I have it overriding the native action for all these letters. I bet if I entered a letter like L, it would be fine. No. Still no. Oh, I see. That's just overriding the native action for that character rather than for the combination. That's what I'm trying to stop, for it to have the combination do something else. But maybe I was making that too complex, and if I don't do that, then it will finally work. Gotta go through a lot of these though, and that's exhausting. Yeah, I think I'm only going to do one language tonight if I get to it, because this was taking longer than I expected. But if I get it working for Spanish, then I'll have it working for Dutch. Yeah, the override native action is what's confusing here. Alright, control is still not working, and I can test that by seeing if the scroll works. There's got to be one of these overrides I missed somewhere. And sometimes it does work, which confuses me more. Thought that might be the one that has it overridden. Because it's still not letting me scroll, which means something is wrong with the control. Maybe it's that one? No. I'm starting to think this just isn't worth it, and I should just focus on writing. Especially since I probably wasn't going to win anyway. It's frustrating because I thought I had it here, and it looked like it for a brief bit, but... Alright, let's try disable all, and will it work then? I can even find it now. And because it isn't set to override, it opens it. And then Ctrl+E will go up there. So I either have to override it, and then all sorts of weird funky things don't work that I don't really understand, or not override it, and then it will go into the address bar in addition to doing that. I'm sort of damned if I do, damned if I don't here, and it doesn't look like I can get any of these old macros to work in Chrome whatsoever. Yeah, we're just going to go to open again instead of just printing the Ctrl+O there, and if I do that, then it won't work. If I override it, then it won't work, and then like my scroll won't work, and it won't even, going to tabs won't work, and I guess that doesn't work, and I'm ready to give up, or just enter the alt codes again, but there's no way I could win doing that. And now Ctrl+N opens a new window. Alright, I've disabled everything. Maybe I can get that to work eventually, but it doesn't look like it, so this ended up being kind of a waste. But at least I got some video up there. Maybe I'll end up doing other stuff, because yeah, this has not been fun. And I wasn't going to win anyway if Takayuki is going to score 5,000 points in Russian, and I did so badly in English to begin with. Alright, you probably saw my IMA on Reddit a few days ago, but if you didn't, here it is. My comments were pretty nice. There was only one weird comment asking me about the color of my toothbrush, and one comment doubting that this would be successful or anything, but um, it was not nearly as bad as I was expecting. I also did some um, analyses of some of my gold tier subscribers. I did Mako and Terran through their races in April. I did Linsk for the French language only, and I did Jeshpoon as well. And I got three more gold tier subscribers out of this, and I will be thanking them at the end, obviously. Um, and I've also been doing a lot of research on Mavis Beacon, and I'm finding that really interesting because apparently it was started by the company that owns Mavis Beacon, the software Toolworks, sorry, was started by Les Crane, who ran a um, talk show in the 60s that competed with um, Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. His guests included Martin Luther King, Ayn Rand, Judy Collins, Sam Levine, George Wallace, Robert F. Kennedy, Brett Morrison, and I read Malcolm X elsewhere. He had a shotgun microphone he aimed at audiences, which earned him the name the bad boy of late night television. Yes, this guy actually. Crane transitioned to the software industry and became chairman of the Software Toolworks, creators of the three-dimensional color chess series Chess Master and the educational series Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing. Mavis Beacon was a fictional character who was named after Mavis Staples, the lead singer for the Staples Sisters and Beacon of Light. And I read that there was a lot of trouble back in 1987 about having um, a black woman as the image of the game because apparently people were that racist then that it limited that it limited sales. But Les Crane fought for her Renee L'Esperance to be the model for the game, and he got his wishes, and it still became a massive bestseller. It's weird thinking that in the age of Whitney Houston and Oprah Winfrey, there was um, and Whoopi Goldberg, black women weren't seen as marketable even relative to today, but I guess it was different for programming because programming was much more male than music or film, maybe. Anyway, yeah, this ended up being yet another fiasco. I'm going to be doing more research on Mavis Beacon. Either that or I'm going to call Michael DeRoche on the phone and read some more to him. I've been reading to him the past few days. I would like to thank my patron subscribers, my gold tier subscribers, Linsk, Alan McCreary, aka Mako, as well as Josh Poon, Tim Jeffrey, Keegan, Joseph Butler, Ollie F, and Sniffing Pickles. Those are my three new um, gold tier subscribers, and I will be trying to do the keystroke analyses for Ollie and Joseph in the next couple weeks. Might be sooner now if I'm not going to do Intersteno, the foreign languages in Intersteno, which it's starting to look like maybe I'm not. it would certainly be less pressure on me if I didn't, and maybe I shouldn't if I'm not going to win anyway, because I know I can't compete with Takayuki. Um, and as well as the um, oh yeah, and Sniffing Pickles, aka Evan Hanford, who is one of my Facebook friends. He does not have a Type Racer account, but he decided to be a Facebook account, did I say? He does not have a Type Racer account, I believe, but he decided to be a sponsor anyway. And Ollie and Joseph do have Type Racer accounts. Ollie is a Dvorak user, so that gives me more information possibly to determine what the fastest words are on that layout. And to my silver subscribers, Fida and Vichy. Thanks for your support, everyone, and at least I got something up, although I was talking about doing an actual video series, and maybe I'm going to have to bail on that one if I can't get anything to work. Either I have to override what the functions are supposed to do, and then all sorts of things don't work, or not override them, and it's going to open every time I do a Ctrl+O. I mean, maybe I should just use the US International Keyboard like a lot of people would do, and what I did in 2018. But I mean, I didn't win doing that, and I did much worse on the English test, and I still lost to Takayuki then, so I may just let it go with the English there and focus more on writing, which is probably something I should be doing anyway. But I definitely still have more ideas for videos. So I'm not going to totally stop this. But I might be done with Intersteno for the year. Besides that English test I whiffed on last night, maybe I'll still win Mother Tongue. I don't know. I would guess I won't. I would guess Jonas Vala will win, but I don't know that yet. Um, that score does win sometimes, but not others. Anyway, good night, everyone.